In 2005 I made a cartoon called Fight, and it was the first real cartoon that I made with Movie Maker. And it was the type of cartoon that was not initially planned to be a cartoon. Initially it was just a sound file that me and a friend of mine created one weekend when we were playing with my microphone. And the idea in its simplicity was that I made lightsaber noises with my mouth, and we composed this audio thing where Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fought, and it was a slightly different, well, it was intentionally stupid, and I also intentionally parodied or copied a voice from a Star Wars parody audio play called Lost Cause, There Is No Hope. I took my Obi-Wan impression from there. The character was called Moldy Bun Baloney, if I remember correctly. And this tune, well, as I said, it wasn't originally intended to be a cartoon, but I decided that just for the heck of it, I would make a silly little cartoon out of it. Because I had no big plans for Christmas 2007 to put any real big tunes up, and there's definitely been a shortage of tunes lately. But I wanted to do something for Christmas, and so I decided to make a new version of Fight, a Christmas version of Fight, and I wasn't initially planning on doing anything big with it. I was just planning on using the original tune and making little Christmassy tweaks on it. Now, a little bit of bad luck on my part. I did not save the original source files, so essentially I had to create everything from scratch. I had to re-record a few phrases of dialogue, but I could use the original voice track, because originally the whole Fight was just a voice file that I only needed to make a few Christmassy tweaks on that. But the graphics and the animation I had to recreate all over again. And aside from reusing some of the old concepts from the original cartoon, I decided that since my animation abilities have improved over these last 2 years from more quote-unquote serious attempts at making cartoons, I decided to improve on the original cartoon a little bit. So, this is the official Hyundai 2007 Christmas cartoon. I'm not saying that this is the last video I'm going to make this year, but this is really the one that is dedicated to this particular time of the year. And since I'm not overtly politically correct, I say to all of you, a Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! At last we meet, old man. What the what? It was a long time coming, but now I will personally put a cap in your ass.
Bjorn! You're only the master of evil, Vader. Strike me down and I will become 10 times stronger.
That is the most pathetic line you have ever spoken, old man.
Oh yeah? Well, you fight like a cow. What makes you? I'm out of batteries. Wait a minute. This never go right. Okay. Now we may continue.
What makes Force wedgie.
Douglas!
Gee. Mistletoe!
You struck me in the fucking arm!
Oh yeah? That's not the only thing I'm going to cut off, you old man.
Run, Luke, run!
I beat Obi-Wan, I beat Obi-Wan.
Well, I'm not overtly political.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, I'm not overtly political.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not overtly politically correct. So, what? Mistletoe! Since I'm not overtly politically correct, what?